Hey guys, and welcome back to another video by UmbrasDarkness. In today's video, you guys, we're going to be going over the migration event, how to, what to do, where to find the information, and of course, we're going to be doing a little bit of recruiting for server 193. With that, you guys, please like, subscribe to this channel. It's free. You can always undo it later, and it helps out a ton. Without any further ado, let's get into it. Alright, you guys, so if we view the in-game mail, a lot of this doesn't matter. It's not very helpful. It gives you, like, the number of tokens, but the only real information that you get from here is the groups, server groups. Group 1 is 2 through 150. Group 2 is 151 to 300. That's my group. Group 3 is 301 to 450, and Group 4 is 451 to 500. If you're curious, they add about 50 to 100 servers per migration, and the migrations happen about every 8 weeks. So that's how that works if you are curious and want to migrate some other time. Now, if you want to know how to get to where you want to go, you click on your power, you go to settings, then you click on instruction, you scroll down to migration, to new homeland, and then you can read all the rules and everything like that. So all servers are divided into groups. We just covered that. There's a quota every server that limits how many people can migrate to the server. You will not be able to migrate to the server when the cap of 300 is reached. The king of each server can decide the required level of the hill. The level set by the king cannot be lower than that based on system record. It's always been 25. I don't understand this. If someone doesn't have 25, I'd love to see that, but the servers with the same group can move to each other no matter what rank they are in the Strongest Warzone event. The first migration, people used to like tank their levels in order to try and get other people to do it. So if your power reaches the required range of the chosen server, you need to apply to move in. The migration will be successful when the king of that server agrees on your application. So for that, you guys, real quick, what this is talking about is the power cap here. As you can see for my server right now, it's 86 million, so 1 through 10. They've talked about moving it in the past, but they haven't. It's just the first 10 for now. So as long as you're below the top 10, so again, for my server, it would be below 86 million power. You just automatically get in. You don't have to apply. But if you're above it, so if you're like at 108 million power like me, you would have to apply and the king would have to accept you. So that's where you have to talk to other servers. This was basically done to try and prevent overpowered whales from coming into a server and dominating, and a line of communication having to be established before you'd just be able to accept it in. Alright, you guys, the next part is the amount of tokens needed, which was also in that mail, but it's located in this convenient location. So level 15 to 17 requires 1, 18 to 19, 2, 20 requires 3, 21 requires 4, 22 requires 6, 23 requires 8, 24 requires 10, 25 requires 15. Not that bad, not that expensive. Migration tokens can be purchased in specific packs or redeemed in the Alliance store. Don't buy them. If I remember correctly, they're super expensive. Just get them in the Alliance store. It's 250,000 Alliance points per token. If you're donating daily, it's like a token a day. So just do it that way. Notes: due to continuous events on each server, moving to another server might reset your progress of those events. The events rewards you reached will be sent via mail. Ranking rewards won't be available for current ongoing events. After migration is finished, all resources, items, buildings, evolution, special ants, soldier ants, and the hill will remain the same. When migration is done, you will be randomly recoded to the new server map. So you won't be able to like be at a specific spot. You'll have to use an advanced teleport. Requirements. This is the important part, you guys. Accounts should be bound. Migration is available after the anthill reaches level 15. The reason for that is the first couple of weeks, newbie teleport, queen 13. You have a level cap, and then queen 15. All marching units have to be empty without troops, special ants, and insects. So no troops in there, no insects, no special ants. Migration is not available if you're in an alliance, so you have to leave the alliance. You have to leave it. You don't have to use up all your points as it says, but you have to leave it. If the ruler is king, he/she must crown other players when migrating. After handing over king, the ruler will be immediately migrated. It's kind of interesting. If anyone's ever been king and able to do this, I'd love to hear how it went. Healing pools have to be empty and no injured troops can be in them. Okay, so make sure you're safe. After migration, the hill will have a 28-day cooldown before you can migrate again. Happens every 8 weeks. Seems fine. You can only choose and migrate to a server from every migration event. Okay, makes sense because there's a 28-day cooldown anyways. Okay, guys, that's a how-to migrate. Now for the 193 migration video. You guys, this is our server power ranking. Obviously, power doesn't matter after like 30 mil, but this is, if you're curious where you'd need to talk to us before you can migrate. 86 mil is the current cutoff. Power will go up because of hatch days that are happening before that, but 86 mil is the current cutoff. So if your power is above that, just reach out to me or someone else. Anthill kill ranking, if you're a competitive person, we have 3 people over 1 million power, or over 1 million kills. So if that's like something that's important to you, that's where you stand there. Anthill level ranking, we have over 50 Queen 25 still in the server. Because I migrated last time and I'm level 53, or I'm number 53. So as you can see, over 50. So if you're Queen 25, you won't be outmatched or whatever else. Alliance power ranking, we have 4 active alliances inside of the server. I'm obviously an FHM, but all 4 alliances are super good. Anna, RPT, Fun Unity of Crows, and FHM are all super good alliances. They're all excellent. So I wouldn't be upset if you joined any of them. And then as for the rules of the server, we have some basic rules. There's like some other intricacies to the server, but they're pretty straightforward. No force porting, obviously. It's not fun when people get force ported. They wake up, they're not in their hive anymore. It doesn't make any sense. You do get to force port if they're not in their hive. So anyways, anywhere out in the wilderness now is how it's phrased. So nap 10 from start of build day to start of evolution day. So top 10 alliances, we only have 4 active, whatever. Compensation, if a player makes a mistake or breaks rules and wants to avoid a punishment, they may find a mutual agreement with the victim in order to repay the victim for the mistakes or rules. You know, things happen. You see an alliance member at 37%. You accidentally hit them. They're at 11%. It decays away, and they're at 0 and force ported. Okay, talk to that player. Allow them to hit you once. Move on. No one really cares. No tile attacks. Tile wars don't help anyone. They hurt the entire server. Common courtesy, players need to keep negative feelings, act safe. Increasing punishments. If you're the troublemaker and you're constantly being the troublemaker, you're going to get in trouble. The only rule on here that isn't, or that it should be on here that's not, is that if you invade another anthill, right? So like, let's say FHM goes to Anna. After FHM invades, they need to leave the hive, so that way Anna can recoup and come back together as an alliance. You can't just sit there waiting for another shield to drop, That doesn't make people feel safe and stuff like that. So that's like a common courtesy thing. So that's the recruitment video for 193, you guys. In all honesty, the server's pretty great. All PvP servers, in my opinion, have some form of drama. So, while I wouldn't say our drama is significant, I'd be a liar if I said that there was no drama. People get their feelings hurt when they get hit more than once or things like that. Tends to be like washed over or whatever, but sometimes people get pretty upset. And it's like a day of that person being upset. But it's just a game. everyone on the server knows it's a game. Move on. And then for transparency, just to be honest, I may move away from the server. Not because 193 is bad. I actually really enjoy 193. I enjoy the people in 193. I think it's a great place. But the Nerd Herd, if you guys have been watching my videos for a long time, the Nerd Herd, another member of the Nerd Herd, is in a different server. 3 members of the Nerd Herd are in a different server. And, you know, I kind of want to be with the people that I talk to on a daily basis outside of the game. So I might move. I haven't made the decision yet. It's a really hard decision because 193 is pretty cool. And they make me pretty happy. But, you know, hanging out with the Nerd Herd in-game and out-of-game seems pretty cool too. So, anyways, you guys, that's my video. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys would, please like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, you guys, you can catch me in the YouTube comments. You can find me on Discord. I'm the most active talker there. Or, worst case scenario, you guys can catch me on server 193, at least for now. Until next time, you guys, stay humble, stay happy, stay hungry. Bye, y'all.